Good evening, everyone. I'm Dinesh, Joint Secretary of IRA. As we all know that we have gathered today for the official Senate declaration of IRA, and it gives me an immense pleasure to have Justice Karju sir, Chairman IRA, and all other members, presidents, vice presidents, secretaries of different chapters for this first official session of IRA. Let me begin by stating a quote from Albert Einstein when he said, "The significant problems we face today cannot be solved at the same level of thinking we were at when we created them. We require multiple level of thinking and more creative approaches to respond to the conflict." With the same idea in mind, the concept of IRA was conceived by Justice Karju sir in 2012, which was later founded as the Indo-Pakistan-Bangladesh Reunification Association in 2017, which we now know as IRA, Indian Reunification Association. Without taking any time further, let me call the General Secretary of IRA, Irfan Pulani, an independent peace builder, independent researcher at the Kashmir Journal project. Irfan has been a major force behind setting up the IRA chapters, not just in India, but abroad also. All of us have known him for quite some time, and we are well aware that his passion for the idea of reunification and peace building is something we all need to learn and take forward from. Irfan, over to you.
Good evening. Since wars begins in the minds of men, it is in the minds of men that the defense of peace must be constructed. This is from the preamble of the Constitution of UNESCO. A very good evening, everyone. I am very happy to see you all here. Very good evening, Justice Karju sir. It's been a pleasure that everyone has assembled here through this Zoom meeting for the official IRA Senate declaration. As all of you would be knowing, IRA started its inception in 2017, uh, precisely on April 2nd, 2017, on a program which was attended by almost 400 people in USA. Honorable Justice Karju, the program it was in Atlanta, USA, if I'm not wrong. Justice Karju sir addressed the gathering of 400 people over there and presented his idea of setting up an organization, as mentioned earlier, in the name of Indo-Pakistan-Bangladesh Reunification Association. And he also stated something called the Court of Last Hour. That also sir did. So I'm saying IRA, the key idea of IRA had started in 2017, specifically on April 2nd. And after that, it is like almost 4 years when the base idea of IRA had came into force. But it is just 2 years that we started our public interactions, public activities, etc. I'm not here to prolong a speech or something. We all are eagerly waiting for our honorable chairman to address the IRA Senate and also declare the Senate formally. So the one thing I just want to specifically point all of you, all of my colleagues here, is that the most favorite thing or the most interesting part about IRA for me is the truthfulness of that idea. I am not just expanding what I'm saying. I hope Justice Karju will be pointing that the truthfulness of this idea, that all these three countries or the undivided India is true, and the reality that it carries is the only truth. So the truthful idea of Indian unification is what I am mostly admiring, or what I admire the most. To give a small glance about my journey, I, with all my civil service aspiration dreams, came to Delhi from Kerala, and it was like by what do we say, by lack of something, I got into law studies at one of the prestigious campus law center, Delhi University. And while I was studying law, I came across the historic, they call it historic decision of the government of India to abrogate the special status of Kashmir. Induced by that decision, I started my own research organization called the Kashmir Journal, which independently studies the conflict that's happening in the valley for decades. So that was how I came into that. And after when the corona lockdown started, that was the time I started to work with Honorable Justice Karju sir. Like we were able to almost help and repatriate almost 3,000 people, 3,000 stranded people across the country. We were able to help many people to reach back to Kashmir with the lead of Justice Karju and Vivek Tanka sir, Honorable Member of Parliament. We were able to do that, and that's how I came to work closely with Justice Karju sir. And even during my research on Kashmir Journal, I was so curious to understand that for a problem like Kashmir to be resolved, it is very important that these two countries come into a single table, a dialogue, discussion. Let's keep away the mediation part, etc. But coming to a point, coming to a platform, and discussing the issues were the basic thing. So my idea or my subscription to a united subcontinent or India Pakistan coming together was from my research project. That's what I'm trying to point out here. And I was also blessed to work under Ibadat Khana, which is a religious tolerance movement initiated by Justice Karju and chaired by Tasawwur Jalali. It is performing very well. So to summarize my words with IRA's last 2 years activities on the first year, like 2019 was the first year when IRA started its public interactions. In the first year, IRA top officials like our chairman and former vice chairman, uh, they were able to incorporate a national committee for IRA. IRA national committee with 6-7 members came into force, and they were able to set up a website, key website, Facebook page, etc. And after that, in that year, the most, like what happened the most was a lot of articles were written by Justice Karju sir and many other people about the idea of reunification, the need of reunification or why reunification, etc. So that happened in the first year, and in second year, if we say 2020, it was like as Justice Karju sir was saying here, our former General Secretary Athar Ilahi started to establish chapters for IRA, which I came across and I took over, and I put up my own efforts to build up almost 20 chapters till now, 20 provincial and university chapters, including within India, and we have set up two overseas chapters. One is declared and one is yet to declare. And also we were able to coordinate a forum called the Border Peace Forum, which will be using as a much diluted debate forum for IRA. So that's all a summary of IRA. I'm not going to give any long talks or something. We all are waiting here for our Honorable Justice Karju to address. And before Justice Karju sir address all of us and declare the IRA Senate formally, I would request like all of our heads of the chapters to give a 1 minute intro to our Honorable Chairman's understanding. And before that, before I conclude, I want to like say something which we missed to say. We have a one more guest. We have one more personality here, Mr. Indervan Singh Chadda. Like he's the vice president of our Chinar Foundation and a very close associate of Justice Karju sir, and like we have worked together in Chinar Foundation. Indervan sir himself had helped a lot of people to reach back to Kashmir, Punjab, etc. So we have that person also with us today here. He's also one of the key subscriber to the idea of Indian unification, and he has been acting as our advisor to Justice Karju regarding our organization, etc. So he's also present here. So Dinesh, we can like simply start out with the introduction. Like keep the intro short for this while. Like we will be continuing the session after the official declaration of Senate by Justice Karju. So we can start with that order we have fixed, if that's all right.
Thank you, Irfan, for giving us an insightful view about our journey in 2019-20. Without taking any more time, let's start with the chapter head's introduction. The first chapter is West Bengal because Berry had asked for an early introduction. If she's there, Berry, the West Bengal chapter.
We can start with the next.
Okay, Andhra Pradesh chapter.
Welcome to everyone. My name is Somar Rahul. I'm representing the Entrepreneurs Credential chapter. My short bio is: my name is Somar Rahul, an MBA graduate from Anantapur, Andhra Pradesh. I'm working with various organizations on regional rights, and also I am the RTI activist. And the office bearers, Vice President is Krishna Unsi, and Secretary is Arnavin. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Samara Rahul. The next chapter is Bihar.
Thanks, Dinesh. I extend a very warm welcome to everyone and a very good evening to our Justice Sub. My name is Sundaram Bharti, and I'm president of Indian Reunification Chapter Bihar. And I have here my General Secretary, Ashar, and we are working together to get this pious thing done in our country and across the border. Thank you.
Thank you, Sundaram. We have another lady with us from Chhattisgarh.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Diksha Tiwari. I'm the chapter head from Chhattisgarh. I'm a medical doctor, but currently a full-time writer in Disney. I really got connected emotionally with IRA. I really loved the idea and ideology because I've worked very closely with partition refugees in Project Dastan. So I'm really looking forward to work with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Diksha. The next chapter is Haryana. Do we have anybody from Haryana chapter?
Gaurav was here. I think he had like lost the.
But I thought you were from Haryana.
No, sir, I'm not from Haryana chapter.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Gaurav Pant here from Haryana. My name is Gaurav Pant, and I am from IRA Haryana. I am a chemical engineer by profession, and I believe in IRA because we have to because we cannot we have spent so much money and so much lives. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. We have so it is a platform by which we can tell everybody that it is time to stop fighting and come together as one country. Thank you.
Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you very much. The next chapter is Jammu and Kashmir.
This is Tahleel Manzoor. I'm basically from Jammu and Kashmir, and I'm leading the university chapter of Jammu and Kashmir. My co-workers are Kevish Pandit, who is a Kashmiri Pandit, and he is a vice president of IRA Jammu and Kashmir. And my another co-worker named as Tahira Rasool. She has recently completed her master's in social work, and she's the secretary, elected as secretary IRA University Chapter Jammu and Kashmir. Thank you.
Thank you, Tahleel. The next chapter is Karnataka. Sir, we cannot hear you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Nawaz. I'm an ex-serviceman, having served in the Indian Air Force for 20 years. I quit in 2015. And my colleagues, Mr. Abdul Salim and Mr. Fayaz Ali Qureshi, who are the Vice President and General Secretary of the Karnataka IRA chapter, are also in this thing. Mr. Salim is a entrepreneur. He has his own software firm. And Mr. Fayaz Ali Qureshi is a social activist, and he's written a lot of books in Urdu and is very vocal about these issues that bring people together. Together, let's hope we bring out a new chapter in the relationships between the countries, that is India and Pakistan. Thank you.
Thank you, Nawazji. The next chapter is Kerala.
Good evening, everyone. I feel so elated to speak in the official Senate declaration ceremony of IRA. My name is Emmanuel Thomas Mataike. I am leading the Kerala chapter of IRA. I am a lawyer by profession, presently pursuing LLM in Constitutional and Administrative Law at Mahatma Gandhi University, Kerala. Apart from the president, Kerala team consists of a vice president and secretary. Mr. George Chagola and Mr. Sridhara S. Shine are holding that positions respectively. They both are practicing lawyers hailing from the northern and southern parts of Kerala, respectively. Thank you.
Thank you, Emmanuel ji. Next chapter is Ladakh.
हेलो
हेलो
साउंड आ रहा है?
जी जी आ रहा है।
ओके, सबसे पहले सबको अस्सलाम वालेकुम, गुड इवनिंग। मैं लद्दाख कारगिल से सईद अब्बास रजवी इस वक्त मैं जो हूँ सिटिंग काउंसलर हूँ यहाँ LHDC कारगिल का। तो एरा का मैं आज इवनिंग टाइम थोड़ा यहाँ मैं ज्वाइनिंग करना चाहता था, लेकिन थोड़ा यहाँ कनेक्टिविटी का बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम है, इसलिए थोड़ा लेट आया। आई एम रियली सॉरी। तो मैं आप सबका थैंक यू बोलता हूँ, धन्यवाद बोलता हूँ।
थैंक यू अब्बास जी। सर नेक्स्ट चैप्टर इज मध्य प्रदेश। Do we have anybody from Madhya Pradesh? And let's move on to the next one. The next chapter is Punjab.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
मुस्तफा साहब खैरियत सर?
Hello.
Up. Hello.
Should I continue?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good evening. It's me, Himmat Singh. I am from chapter IRA Punjab. I am with my colleagues Zeenat Brat, Secretary, and Vice President Anmol Singh. I am pursuing law from Campus Law Center, Delhi University.
Thank you, Himmat. Our next chapter is Rajasthan.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Manav Agarwal. I'm president of Rajasthan chapter. I'm pursuing my MBBS from Jawaharlal Nehru College. Apart from me, Rajasthan team consists of Mr. Shivang Sharma and Mr. Manish Chaudhary. Both of them are also MBBS students from my very own college. That's it.
Thank you. The next chapter is Tamil Nadu.
Hi, this is Dr. Guna Dharmaraja. Forgive me my background because I'm straight coming from a farmer's meeting in a village. So I just occupied a place on the way my home. So I completed my doctorate and postdoc, long known to Justice Kaju, and I'm very proud to be part of here. Hope we will discuss more. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. The next chapter is Telangana.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Saifullah. I am the head of the Telangana chapter of IRA. My name is Saif. I am a practicing lawyer in Hyderabad High Court and LLM graduate aspiring to do PhD now this year. And the team Telangana comprises of its Vice President Uday Chawla and Secretary Bhaskar Mallila, a practicing advocate himself. Many other people have shown interest to join IRA in Hyderabad, and we are enlarging our team currently. As Victor Hugo has rightly said, there is nothing more powerful than an idea whose time has come. In my learned opinion, I feel that the idea of reunification of India has come, and it is just matter of time that our glorious nation reunites. Thank you.
Thank you, Saifji, for your kind words. The next chapter is Delhi.
Hello, everyone. This is Omar Nasir from Delhi chapter. I am heading the IRA Delhi chapter basically. So I am basically from Saharanpur and I am studying in Jamia Millia Islamia, pursuing my Bachelor's of Arts from there. And with me, there are two people, like the secretary and the vice president of the community, that is Harib Ali and Wajiha. So yeah, that's all.
Thank you, Umar. The next chapter is Jharkhand.
Hello everyone, I am Ayush Vikas, the provincial head of Jharkhand State IRS. I believe in seeing reunited India with secular and democratic values. Currently, I'm doing diploma in mechanical engineering. Thanks.
Thank you, Ayush. Thank you very much. The next chapter is Uttar Pradesh.
I think UP people were unable to join. We incorporated the chapter yesterday only. So
Okay. Then Odisha. The next chapter is Odisha.
the same, the same.
Okay, okay. BGSB University.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sujal Hussain Kazi from BGSBU. I am the president of BGSBU chapter and currently pursuing my BA honors from BGSBU. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. The next chapter is Delhi University.
Good evening all. Myself Ayush Pandey from Delhi University chapter, and I am VP of Delhi University, and I am working with Nikhil Pandey, who is president of Delhi University chapter, and Miss Gul, who is general secretary. And the idea of reunification India was really mesmerizing me initially, and this concept like Akhand Bharat is like a hypothetical concept, but being with you guys, I ऐसा लग रहा है कि this can be possible, and I'm looking forward to work with all you guys, and yeah, best of luck for this thought. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayush. The next chapter is Rajasthan University.
Good evening to all. Honorable Justice Kardju Sahab, General Secretary Irfan Sahab, and all the beloved members and my friends. I am Kunal Sharma, law student of Rajasthan University and head of chapter Rajasthan University. I will take only 2 minutes to explain the thoughts, what IRA carries and what is the significance of IRA. So I will begin my words with one shloka, Uttaram yat samudrasya himadr shaiva dakshinam varshatadam bharatam namam भारती यत्र संतति, अर्थात हिंद महासागर के उत्तर में तथा हिमालय पर्वत के दक्षिण में जो भूभाग है उसे ही भारत कहते हैं और वहां के लोग भारतीय के नाम से पहचान रखते हैं. यानी कि द इंडियन पैसिफिक रीजन which is divided among the different states is also India, and there the people there, to reunite this thought, IRA firmly works to create solidarity and to share rich culture of our Indian Pacific region. To make India superpower in Asia and around the globe, we need to reunite ourselves and work in a united form. As we are apart by borders created by British, but are similar and in same in the context of culture and same traditions. We are following same traditions around Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan even. So to execute the thoughts and vision, I really thank Honorable Kardju Sahab, Honorable Irfan Sahab, who are putting their tremendous efforts to stand this organization and to make this thought in a real form. So I thank and I am honored to be a part of this organization. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kunal. Thanks a lot. The next chapter is Symbiosis University.
Good evening to all the dignitaries and my fellow members of IRA. I take this opportunity to introduce myself in front of such dignitary peoples coming from the field of law and many other fields. My name is Manaswita Nakwal, and I'm a third-year learner of law at Symbiosis Law School, Noida. Further, I'm also leading the Symbiosis University chapter in IRA. We have with us Mr. Prateek Singh, a second-year law learner, who's been appointed as the Vice President of Symbiosis University, and Ms. Anjali Simphi as the Secretary of the Symbiosis University chapter. So on behalf of the entire Symbiosis University, I appreciate the vision of IRA, which is to reunify India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. As we all know, that the propounder of this movement was Justice Kardju himself, who's also a part of this meeting, and we all are honored enough to be present here with him, and our support and constant efforts would surely make this moment a huge success one day. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Manaswita. The next chapter is Jawaharlal University.
They have left. I mean, he's here.
Good evening, Honorable Chairman, sir, General Secretary, sir, Joint Secretary, ma'am, and my fellow officers. My name is Shikhar, and I'm a Junior Research Fellow at the Center for South Asian Studies at Jawaharlal Nehru University. My focus is on cross-border identities, and it's really an honor to be here. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Shikhar. So with this, we come to an end with the introduction with our chapter heads. We still have our VPs and other secretaries of these chapters with us. But before that, I would like to invite Karju sir to address the Senate. And as all of us know, Karju sir is well known amongst all of us. He is a former chairman, Press Council of India. Prior to his appointment, he served as a judge of the Supreme Court. Along with this, sir also has served as the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court, Madras High Court, and the acting Chief Justice of Allahabad High Court. Sir also has served as a member, International Association of Refugee Law Judges. Sir comes from a family of lawyers, and his grandfather participated in the freedom movement also. He has been described as brave, bold, one of his own kind, and a maverick by many social platforms. So we are really honored to have sir with us. Before that, I would also like to welcome Indravansh sir, Vice Chairman, Chinar Foundation. So, sir, we welcome you from IRA.
Yeah, I'm honored. Thanks a lot. I'm honored. Definitely, I'll have. I thank the chairperson, respected Honorable Justice Karju sir, Vice Chairperson Mohammad Baluch sir, Senior General Secretary Irfan Pulani ji, and the chapter heads, joint secretaries. Firstly, I am honored to be part of this organization. I thank Karju sir. I really feel proud to work with this organization, which basic agenda is to bring peace in this South Asia, the subcontinent. I feel proud to work further to bring this dream project into a reality. I wish all the best to all the chapter heads, and let's work together and make this dream possible. Jai Hind. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Karju sir, it's over to you now.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, I declare the IRA Senate.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
I'm very happy to see that because of the hard work of Irfan Pulani, Athar Ilahi, and many others, this IRA movement is spreading rapidly. And it is bound to spread even further very rapidly because it is based on truth. You see, you cannot suppress the truth. As was said by one of the speakers, I think from Andhra Pradesh, that Victor Hugo said that there's one thing more powerful than all the armies in the world, and that is an idea whose time has come. And the idea of Indian reunification is an idea whose time has come. Not that it will be effective immediately. It will take 10, 15 years to reunite India, but it is bound to be reunited. Because in fact, we are one country. And I want to explain this to you. But before explaining this, I want to say something much deeper. See, this world really consists of two worlds. This is not one world. There are two worlds. One is the world of the developed countries, which means North America, Europe, Japan, Australia, and China has also crashed into their ranks. And the other is the world of the underdeveloped countries. India's national objective must be to uplift our country from an underdeveloped country to a highly developed, highly industrialized country, like the countries of North America and Europe and so on. Because unless we do that, we will never be able to escape from poverty and unemployment, hunger, lack of medical care, and so on. That has to be our national target. And for that, reunification is absolutely essential. Let me explain why. First of all, let me tell you that, in fact, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh are really one nation. We were artificially divided by the British in pursuance of the wicked divide and rule policy and the bogus two-nation theory that Hindus and Muslims are two separate nations. That was the basis of partition. What is the truth? I have explained all this in my articles published in our website, which, as you would be knowing, is Indian Reunification Association.weebly.com. I've written several articles there, many addresses to the Indian nation. Please read all those very carefully. See, the truth is that till 1857, there was no communal problem. Hindus and Muslims used to live together like brothers and sisters with amity. They used to help each other and so on. The whole mischief, this communal mischief, started from 1857. That is the watershed. Because what happened is that in 1857, the Great Mutiny broke out, in which Hindus and Muslims jointly fought against the British. After suppressing that mutiny, the British decided that the only way to control India is divide and rule. And you will, if you go on Google and read that article, History in the Service of Imperialism by B.N. Pandey, you will read the mention of the letters which came from London from the Secretary of State for India to the British Viceroy in India, saying that you make Hindus and Muslims fight with each other. The dates of those letters are given in that article. You will find it in Google. And also read my article, The Truth About Pakistan, which is also on Google. So after 1857, systematically, the British started this policy of injecting communal poison into our society. What the British rulers would do, the British collector would secretly call the Panditji in the night, give him some money, and say that from tomorrow start speaking against Muslims. And similarly, he would talk the Muslim Maulana in the night secretly, give him money and say from tomorrow start speaking against the Hindus. Then agent provocateurs were hired by the British authorities, that you cut some cow and throw the carcass overnight into a Hindu temple and write on the wall, Allahu Akbar. So when the Hindus will get up in the morning and they will read this and they will think all Muslims are wicked people. Or similarly, kill a pig and throw it overnight into a mosque and write on the wall, Jai Bajrang Bali, so that Muslims get up in the morning, they will read this and they will think all Hindus are wicked people. This poison was injected into our society year after year, decade after decade. Then the Minto Mawley reforms came in 1909. You must have read about it in your history book, of providing separate electorates. So this policy was continued year after year, decade after decade, until it resulted in the totally artificial and bogus partition of 1947. And the whole aim of the partition was that Hindus and Muslims should keep fighting with each other even after the British left, so that India does not emerge as a modern, powerful industrial country. As I told you, our aim has to be to transform India from an underdeveloped country to a highly industrialized country. And we can do so because today we have thousands of very bright engineers. Many of them are manning Silicon Valley in California, IT engineers. And I go very often to America and I go to universities and I find in many American universities, there are professors in science, mathematics, engineering of Indian origin. So we have got a huge pool of technical talent. We have huge natural resources. We can, within 15, 20 years, transform India into a highly industrialized country and a prosperous country. But we can only do so if we do not fight with each other. And Pakistan was created so that India, Hindus and Muslims must keep fighting each other. Now we must see through this fraud, and that is the purpose of this IRA. See, at this stage, IRA only does the job of spreading the idea of reunification, peaceful reunification. We don't want militant reunification. At this stage, many people ask me that you have given this idea of IRA, but what is the practical work we are supposed to do? And I answered that the practical work is to spread the idea. Just now, please don't go beyond that. Just now, you have set up centers, it's a very good thing. Spread the idea. You tell people to read my articles on that website, discuss this, have in your circles, expand all this. It's bound to spread because the idea is based on truth, that actually India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh are one nation. You see, what is Pakistan? It is Punjab, it is Sindh, it is Balochistan. This was all part of India from Mughal times, from the times of Akbar. We were one country, and we speak the same language. When I speak to many Pakistanis on Skype. They are my good friends. And I speak in Hindustani. They also speak the same language. We look like each other. Our culture is the same. We are actually one country, but mischievous vested interests have divided us. Now, we have been taken for a ride in 1947, but you have been befooled for 73 years. How much longer must you remain befooled? Are you a bunch of idiots that the Britishers can befool you and you remain always befooled? Now the time has to come to see through this huge historical fraud which was done by the British, and just spread the idea of that we are one nation, we must reunite. Later on, after this idea has become widespread, and it is bound to become widespread because it is based on truth, then later on the people will devise ways and means of peaceful reunification. They will use their creativity and they will find out ways and means how to reunite. At this stage, just spread the idea. You read all my articles, show them to others, because I have worked very hard on those articles which you will find on the website. There is one message and then there are 16 articles. Please go through them very carefully. I have worked very hard on them. So this IRA was created initially by me and a gentleman called Yohanna Lucknowi, who lives in America. But because of some personal reasons, he could not continue, although he did a lot of good work initially. Now we have Vice Chairman as Athar Ilahi and General Secretary Irfan Pulani, who was doing a fantastic job. And I'm so happy that they have created so many branches in states and universities. So please keep up the good work, and any advice you want from me, I'm always available. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for that brief address. Actually, we have few of our people also on board. We have our vice presidents of various chapters. Let me just invite Mr. Kavesh Pandit. He's the vice president of IRA Kashmir chapter. Kavesh, please introduce yourself.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So my dad was from Anantnag. My mom is from Uttarasu. I did my schooling in Hyderabad, and I did my engineering from MIT Manipal in Karnataka. Then I did a research internship in IISc, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and I got one research paper published in British Computer Society, Human-Computer Interaction 2017. I came to Paris in 2019 to study data science, master's in data science. Now I'm almost done with the course and I'm working for UXLerate Private Limited as a data scientist. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Also, we have other office bearers. I can't see the list because it's so long. So I would request either if you could raise your hands or come up with speaking, it will be great. You could give a short intro of yourself. Yes. Okay, then let us get into the discussions. I don't know what all we have to, like we have here to discuss with our chairman here regarding the idea of Indian unification. I see Symbiosis University have raised their hands. Manaswita, if I'm not wrong, no.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. I'm Anjali Singhvi, a second-year learner, secretary from the Symbiosis chapter. So I would really like to thank everyone, and as a chapter head told about the initiative, it was really amazing to join with all of you, and I really hope that we all come up with very good ideas and good research papers. Like as per sir already have come up with so many articles and research papers, but if we can have more in big universities and like law journals, so I think we could collect more people in our mission and can be successful for the same.
All right.
Thank you.
We have Mr. Anmol Preet Singh, the Vice President of our Punjab chapter.
A very good afternoon to everyone. I'm a non-practicing lawyer, and right now I'm pursuing my master's from OP Chandra Global University in business law and diplomacy. And I would really like to thank Justice Saab for letting me do in this organization. And the association has been doing wonderful work, and I believe that with time it will keep growing, and it is bound to grow. And the reason for that is, I believe the idea for reunification is a wonderful idea. Though people in our country, they do want to have, they want our country to get reunited, but they really don't know how in which way which this can be done. And I believe through IRA, once it starts spreading this idea, with time it will bring more of knowledge to the people, and this will definitely bring a fruitful results in the coming future for both the nations. Thank you.
Thank you. We have Mithilesh from West Bengal.
Hi, good evening, everybody. I am Mithilesh Baraili from Darjeeling district. I'm giving the responsibility of Vice President of West Bengal. I feel very fortunate to be a part of this organization. I would like to ask one question to Honorable Mr. Kadzu. When we are talking about IRA reunification, like why are we not considering Nepal and Bhutan?
Because our aim is to annul partition. Nepal was not part of India before 1947. Our aim is to undo this fraud called partition, which was based on the bogus two-nation theory. So later on, if Nepal or Sri Lanka or Burma want to join India peacefully and voluntarily, they are welcome. But that is at a later stage. Just now, we have to undo this huge historical British swindle called partition. It is a total fraud, and we were befooled by the Britishers. We were taken for a ride. The Britishers spread this communal idea of creating a separate Islamic state, which is all humbug. You can't have a nation on the basis of religion. Particularly in a country with such tremendous diversity like India, you have to have a secular country with giving equal respect to all religions. So, because our aim is to undo partition, which we will do, but it will take 15-20 years. By the way, I must tell you, don't think it is going to be easy, because those who divided us will not let us easily reunite. See, the whole game will be finished if India reunites and emerges as a modern industrial giant, which is our aim. So it's a difficult journey. Don't think it will happen overnight, but it is bound to happen, because the whole idea is based on truth, that we are one nation. Just like East and West Germany were partitioned for 45 years, from 1945 to 1990. But because they were one nation, they ultimately reunited in 1990. So we are bound to reunite, but it will take time. There's one thing more I want to add here, Irfan, if you may permit.
Yes, sir.
See, there is a lot of difficulty in getting Pakistanis and Bangladeshis in our association. And the reason is, let's see, for us, it is easy to become a member of IRA. Many Pakistanis, I'm sure in their heart, believe in our idea that we are one nation and we should reunite. But they cannot openly say it because then the security forces will go after them. Because the idea of IRA goes directly against the idea of Pakistan as a separate theocratic state. So out of fear, Pakistanis are reluctant to join IRA, but later on, I'm sure they will. I mean, how long can you keep people suppressed? Some Bangladeshis had joined IRA, and in fact, Athar had appointed them as office bearers in Dhaka and other cities of Bangladesh. But later, they also backed out because they were given some threats by security agencies in Bangladesh. So please realize this, that it is much more difficult for Pakistanis and Bangladeshis to join us, but they will join us. Don't lose heart. Because our idea is solidly based on truth. So we are bound to succeed, but it will take more time in Pakistan and Bangladesh. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And actually, we have left to introduce one of our chapter. We have a recently formed chapter in Odisha. Like we have formed it last day only. We have its representative here. Please introduce. Sorry, we can't hear you.
Tell him to unmute.
I think you have a problem with your earphone. You can like remove it. And...
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Myself, Shikam Mahajan. I am a journalist. I'm from Odisha. Currently, I'm working in Insights as a content specialist in Odisha. Few years back, I also started a group. There are some people from Bangladesh and Pakistani also there. But due to some reason, I am not able to continue it longer. So I think the unfulfilled wish I done here. Thank you.
All right. I'm seeing.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Prateek was raising.
Yes, sir. Good evening, respected Justice Karju, Mr. Irfan, and other dignitaries of IRA and my fellow colleagues. My name is Prateek. I'm from Patna, Bihar. Currently pursuing law, a second-year learner of Symbiosis International University. I express my heartfelt gratitude for being appointed as the Vice President of the Symbiosis chapter. I got my first encounter with the history of partition of India from the textbooks of my secondary school, and ever since then, the partition of India has always intrigued me. And I'm very glad to be a part of an organization which is doing its best to reconcile what happened and discard the two-nation theory. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prateek. Actually, before giving to Emmanuel Ji, he had raised his hands. Let me tell you, we will be like concluding the meeting in a while. So if any one of you has any queries, something to be discussed or any points to be pointed here, please raise your hand so that I could call you accordingly. Emmanuel Ji, please.
Thank you, Irfan. Actually, I would like to make a humble request to our beloved chairman, Justice Karju sir. Sir, I think it is time for you to think about writing a book which deals elaborately with all the ideological, philosophical, geographical, historical and cultural aspects of our subcontinent, and why reunification is the only way out from all the mishaps. If you will be pleased to do so.
Let me tell you, let me interrupt you and tell you that already I have written on the website one mission statement and 16 articles called Addresses to the Indian Nation. And I request Irfan and others to publish them in the form of a booklet.
Yeah, we
Please
are.
publish them in the form of a booklet, both in English and in Hindi and in other languages.
Yes, sir. We are.
So the material is already there. The material is already there, and please publish them in the form of a booklet, which can be then circulated.
That will be so great, sir.
Yes.
I don't wish to speak more due to the time constraints. This day will be remembered as the Peace Day of Indian subcontinent in the future, because we all have gathered here to rewrite the history of our bloody partition by spreading the message of peace, prosperity, fraternity, and secularism through reunification.
Thank you so
This
much.
is one more thing. This is just a starting, and we have only made the first step of a million miles journey. Our reunification will be the most toilsome one in the history of reunifications, because our kith and kin have been separated from us, not by a visible wall of political disharmony, but with an invisible wall of communal disharmony. Thank you. Thank you, Ji.
Thank you. Shaurya Chauhan, you have joined us a little late, please.
Hello, sir. I am Shaurya Chauhan, student of University of Allahabad, pursuing post-graduation in defense studies. My question is that India and Pakistan and Bangladesh both have been a nation for like 70 years and Bangladesh for 50 years. So we have our separated nationalism. मेरा काटजू सवाल यह है कि हमारे सबके अपने अपने नेशनलिज्म जब हो गए हैं 60-70 साल से, तो इसको एक IRA जैसे नाम है, इंडियन यूनिफिकेशन, तो क्या ये ऑफेंड नहीं करेगा किसी के नेशनलिज्म को कि हम उनके मतलब अगर वो IRA में ज्वाइन करना चाहे इंडियन यूनिफिकेशन में, तो उनका जो नेशनलिज्म होगा वो कैसे टॉलरेट कर पाएंगे इस फीलिंग को कि जैसे उनका नेशनलिज्म है कि वो पाकिस्तानी है, और अगर रीयूनिफिकेशन करते हैं तो ये इंडिया ही नाम से जिसके वो 70 साल दुश्मन रहे हैं, तो मतलब नेशनलिज्म बहुत बड़ा प्रोपेगेंडा है उनका, तो वो कैसे टॉलरेट कर पाएंगे इसको सर?
देखिए, कोई नेशनलिज्म नहीं है, ये आपको गलत आइडिया है। नेशनलिज्म है, हम लोग एक मुल्क थे अकबर के जमाने से, मुगलों के जमाने से हम लोग एक मुल्क थे। ये तो 70 साल में ही हुआ, ये बदमाशी जो हुई है, कोई नेशनलिज्म वगैरह नहीं है। मैं आपको बताऊं कि जब कोई इंडियन जाता है पाकिस्तान, हिंदू भी जाता है, इतना प्यार मोहब्बत मिलता है उसको कि मैं बता नहीं सकता हूँ। और इसी तरह जो पाकिस्तानी आता है इंडिया में, बहुत प्यार मोहब्बत मिलता है। हम लोग देखने में एक जैसे हैं, हम लोग की भाषा एक है, हम लोग की संस्कृति एक है, हम मुगलों के जमाने से एक थे। तो कोई नेशनलिज्म नहीं है, वो दे आर ऑल इंडियंस। मैं उनको इंडियन ही मानता हूँ। ये देखिए, मैं फ्रॉड में नहीं बिलीव करता हूँ। आप बिलीव करना चाहे करिए, मैं नहीं, मुझसे नहीं, गले के नीचे नहीं उतरता है। हम लोग एक ही मुल्क हैं, इंडिया, पाकिस्तान, बांग्लादेश। हाँ, टाइम लगेगा। मैं नहीं कह रहा हूँ कि रियूनाइट होंगे एक दिन में, क्योंकि एक तो जिन्होंने हमको डिवाइड किया वो आसानी से हमको रियूनाइट नहीं होने देंगे, क्योंकि उनका पूरा खेल बिगड़ जाएगा। और दूसरा, जो जहर बोया गया है उसको निकालने में वक्त लगेगा। जो कम्युनल वायरस डाला गया है हमें, देखिए आज भी कितना पोलराइजेशन चल रहा है इंडिया में, कि मुस्लिम्स की लिंचिंग हो रही है और एट्रोसिटीज हो रहे हैं, क्या क्या गलत काम हो रहे हैं। तो मगर ये टेम्पररी फेज है, ये कोई ज्यादा दिन चलेगा नहीं, क्योंकि जनता की जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं बेसिकली इकोनॉमिक प्रॉब्लम्स हैं। अब फार्मर्स एजुटेशन शुरू हो गया, उसमें तो सब यूनाइट हो गए हैं, हिंदू मुस्लिम और सब जाति के लोग सब यूनाइट हो गए। तो लोग अब समझ रहे हैं कि हमको बेवकूफ बना दिया कि हिंदू मुस्लिम एक दूसरे के दुश्मन हैं। तो ये टेम्पररी पीरियड फेज है, ये जो पोलराइजेशन रिलीजियस पोलराइजेशन, ये बहुत ज्यादा दिन नहीं चलेगा। लोगों को धीरे धीरे अकल आ रही है कि हमको बेवकूफ बना दिया गया। हमारे प्रॉब्लम्स वही हैं, पॉवर्टी की, गरीबी की, बेरोजगारी की, महंगाई की, भूखमरी की, और लैक ऑफ हेल्थ केयर, लैक ऑफ गुड एजुकेशन। वी हैव द सेम प्रॉब्लम, चाहे आप इंडिया में हो, चाहे पाकिस्तान में, चाहे बांग्लादेश में, एंड वी आर वन कंट्री। तो कोई नेशनलिज्म नहीं, ये आपको गलत फहमी है कि कोई नेशनलिज्म। दे आर ऑल इंडियंस। ये टेम्परेली डिवाइड किए गए हैं एंड वी विल रियूनाइट, बट इट विल टेक टाइम। तो कोई चिंता की बात नहीं है, धीरे धीरे उनको भी समझ में आ जाएगा। देखिए, वहां पे ज्यादा टाइम लगेगा पाकिस्तानियों बांग्लादेशियों को ये IRA का कॉन्सेप्ट समझाने में ज्यादा टाइम लगेगा, मगर क्योंकि ये देखिए सत्य में बड़ी शक्ति होती है, सत्य में जैसे कहते हैं। तो सत्य यही है कि हम एक ही मुल्क हैं, वी आर वन कंट्री। We have been befooled by the Britishers into thinking that Hindus and Muslims are enemies of each other, जो 1857 के पहले नहीं थी। वो सब मैंने, आप मेरे वेबसाइट पे जाइए और प्लीज पढ़िए, लगता है आपने पढ़ा नहीं है। मेरा वेबसाइट है indianreunificationassociation.weebly.com। उसमें पहले तो मिशन स्टेटमेंट आपको मिलेगा, उसके बाद 16 आर्टिकल्स हैं कॉल्ड एड्रेसेस टू द इंडियन नेशन, वो सब पढ़िए और फिर आप मुझसे डिस्कस करिए।
कम्युनल डिसहार्मोनी का जो बीज अंग्रेजों ने बोया था, जैसे यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ इलाहाबाद में हिंदू हॉस्टल और मुस्लिम हॉस्टल अलग अलग है ताकि लोग और ज्यादा अपने विचारों में कट्टर हो पाए, तो उन्होंने पॉलिटिकल मतलब पॉलिसी में ऐसे चेंजेस किए थे और हमारे यहाँ हम भी वो पॉलिसी अभी तक काउंटर नहीं कर पाए। तो पॉलिटिकल विल भी इसके लिए हमको चाहिए और बोथ नेशंस से चाहिए इसके लिए, या फिर हमारे प्रचार से ही हम ऐसा कर सकते हैं इस तक पहुंचने के लिए।
पहले प्रैक्टिकल वर्क के पहले थ्योरेटिकल आइडिया क्लियर होना चाहिए। अगर आपकी थ्योरी सही नहीं है तो आप क्या प्रैक्टिकल वर्क करेंगे? तो आप तो अंधे आदमी हैं, इधर उधर हाथ पे चला रहे हैं बिना जाने किस रास्ते पे जाना है। फर्स्ट योर आइडियाज मस्ट बी क्लियर। एक बार वंस योर आइडियाज बिकम क्लियर, देन प्रैक्टिकल एक्टिविटी बिकम्स इजी, यू नो इन विच डायरेक्शन यू हैव टू गो। पहले तो आप लोगों का आइडियाज क्लियर करना वो मेरा काम था। ये आइडिया कि इनफैक्ट इंडिया, पाकिस्तान, बांग्लादेश आर वन नेशन, ये आपको किसी ने बताया नहीं अभी तक। आपने कहा अरे नेशनलिज्म है उनका, अभी जो साहब बोल रहे थे कि अब बांग्लादेशी नेशनलिज्म और पाकिस्तानी नेशनलिज्म, इट इज ऑल फ्रॉड, देयर इज नो सच, वी आर ऑल इंडियन।
Yes sir, thank you so much. We have this,
we were befooled, that is all.
Fayaz Qureshi has been raising hands. Welcome sir.
Thank you. Yes.
Is there something you want to talk?
No, I have heard. I'm happy with the program.
All right. I saw your hand.
Where are you from?
I'm from Bangalore, sir.
Bangalore, okay.
Bangalore.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So I see.
Kavish.
Yeah.
Can I speak?
Yes, Kavish, please.
Okay. So, just now, one person raised a point that Pakistanis and Bangladeshis might have their own nationalism and we have our own nationalism, so there's no future for this project. Just yesterday, I was going from my office to my home place, and in the bus, I met, I was going with my friend, he's a Nepali, so we were speaking in Hindi. And bus mein, when we were speaking in Hindi, another person just replied, we were taking a seat. So wo seat lete waqt, some other person took the seat, and so he also spoke to us in Hindi. So we were very surprised to see someone else speaking in Hindi. And I'm living here in Paris. So I asked him, "Aap kahan se ho, kya ho?" So he told that he's from Islamabad, Pakistan. His name is Tanveer Ahmed. So then I told him about our project, IRA. So he was very happy to see it, and we exchanged numbers, and we also went for a beer and had a good positive response from him. So I just want to say that on ground level, don't know on governmental level if it's there or not, but on ground level, this nationalism is not there. If we spread the idea, then to a large volume, then we might be successful. Thank you.
Right, thank you. I see Rajasthan University chapters.
Indeed.
Yes, please ask. Sorry, we can't hear you.
You have to unmute yourself.
He had unmute, but I don't know what. Yeah.
Okay. I want to share one suggestion, small suggestion. As we are inauguratory body, we are first body of IRA. I want to just make sure that we can release one book based on our thoughts, and we can just call for papers from each and every office bearer. and we can publish it with the ISBN or ISSN number as a journal or as book, so that we can propound our ideas on online platforms like Flipkart and Amazon, and the forward message or the preface can be written by our chairman, Justice Kardulji. So this we can do to propound our organization as well, and to propound our ideas to reunify the country. So this was my suggestion.
No, that's
It is already there. In my website, you will find the mission statement and 16 articles called Addresses to the Indian Nation. They're already there. They have just to be collected in the form of a booklet. So Irfan and all
Okay,
can
sir.
do it.
Yes, sir. We'll be doing.
And sir, we can.
Yeah, this suggestion
Yeah.
also we can take, Kunal. We'll discuss it in like our another meetings. Let us like
Or,
see.
or instead of book, we can start an online journal with ISSN number, so that a person who is submitting their paper can be just use this number in the CVs.
No, you can see the website. The website is there. Anybody who wants to know about our ideas can go on the website and read all the articles.
That's very
There
right,
is
sir.
one
We
mission
can.
statement,
Yes, sir.
and there are 16 articles written by me. They're all there. One thing I want to add here.
Yes, sir. We are
that,
about to conclude. Please add what remaining things, sir. We are
Can
about-
you hear me?
Yes, yes.
See, since Pakistanis and Bangladeshis, although in their heart, many of them are convinced of the truth of our idea, but for security reasons, they are scared of joining IRA because they may be threatened by the security forces. So it was Irfan's idea that we also create a sister organization called Border Peace Forum,
Yes, sir.
which does not mention about reunification, but advocates peaceful relations. Irfan, can you please explain that idea?
Yeah, that idea, as our honorable chairman sir said here, like we have difficulties in getting people from Pakistan and Bangladesh, because as sir told, it's going against the IRA. The idea of IRA is going against the idea of their own nation. So we have thought to organize this forum called the Border Peace Forum, which will act as a community of well-wishers of IRA, or people who subscribe to the idea that there should be a collaboration between the countries of the subcontinent to counter common problems like our poverty, unemployment, etc. So if we place that common challenges of our countries together, and if we build that forum, I think we'll be able to, like we have discussed, me and sir had discussed that, like we'll be able to attract people. So this BPF, or the Border Peace Forum, will act as our another phase of IRA in Pakistan or Bangladesh, maybe for a little while, and after that IRA could have its own activities, works, etc. So to encourage peaceful and liberal debates about collaborations, etc. It will be great if we could organize that platform. We'll be doing that officially, like we'll be introducing that also maybe in our second general body meeting. So I just wanted to like conclude our meeting. I don't know like if there is something we have missed. This was just a formal introduction. I mean, this was the first official formal program of IRA, to be honest, after all these chapters and after all these people have been appointed. Like we have held informal gatherings, and also we have held gathering with our chairman before also, but the volume or the capacity was not this much. Right now we have a very good number. And now in a later phase, we'll be like turning our groups, regional groups, and we'll be having zonal discussion groups for IRA, which will be like coordinating the states, the South states, etc., as zonal states. And we'll be encouraging discussions about how the idea of IRA should be more propagated among the people of our country. So with all my heart, thank you so much for all of your kind effort to be present here. I have been like calling many of you directly. I have been messaging many of you directly, back by back, to be present here. And before I conclude, thank you so much, Indavan sir, to be present here. We look forward to you be there in our team. We look forward for that. And
I really appreciate you, Irfan. You did a really wonderful job.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
The beautiful team I'm watching. We're going to do wonders.
Yes, sir.
All the
Actually,
best.
me and Athar had this specific to like include diversity, and we are still trying for that. Like people from different class, different social segments, and work also. Like there are people from law students to many businessmen and retired servicemen, etc. So we are trying to build that diversity, and hopefully, when we publish this program, this video, this report, etc., the people who subscribe to the idea of Indian unification in Pakistan and Bangladesh will be encouraged. So I am about to wind up this session. So is there something you want to say, sir, Karju sir, before we wind up? Or like we'll be holding more webinar meetings, etc., with other dignitaries with IRA platform only. So
I have said all that I had to say, and I want to congratulate you and all the others who participated today for the fantastic work which you people are doing. You see, as I said, this idea is based on truth, and truth is bound to spread. So our idea is such a powerful idea that India, Pakistan, Bangladesh are really one country. So we are bound to spread, but it will take time. You have to have patience. You have to patiently explain people. First, you yourself have to read all my articles on my website, on the website. You have to first yourself convince yourself, and then set up circles and chapters in your area.
yes,
So best of luck to all of you.
as sir was saying, all these articles and all these wise wisdoms Karju sir explains to all of us is because of his tremendous intensive studies. For all these 30-40 years, he has been studying about the partition, the reality of British rule in India, etc. So I will be very happy if you all take up some effort to have your own investigations, your own readings, etc., regarding the same, and we'll organize more talking debates and discussions in our WhatsApp groups, etc. Once again, thank you so much. I'm concluding. Yes.
Sorry to disturb. Irfan sir, sorry to disturb, sir.
Yes, please.
मैं क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहता हूँ सर किरजू सर से कि we all of know that कि लद्दाख जो है just situated land of actual land of control and land of actual control both. तो हमारी जो लद्दाख की मैं अगर बात करूं तो यहाँ ऐसे भी है सर, आधा जिनका फैमिली अभी भी पाकिस्तान में है सर, गिलगित बल्तिस्तान में, जिनको गिलगित बल्तिस्तान में अभी भी पाकिस्तान अपना सिटीजनशिप नहीं मान रहे। तो मैं किरजू सर से कहना चाहता हूँ कि इस रीयूनिफिकेशन के जरिए हम कैसे उनको मतलब वहाँ की जो पूरा एक ग्रेटर लद्दाख जो हम कहते हैं, जिसमें गिलगित बल्तिस्तान, करगिल, लद्दाख को सारा एक ही एक प्रिंसली स्टेट हुआ करता थे, मतलब अभी इंडिया के अंडर थे। तो कहना चाहता हूँ वही कि कैसे इनको हम ये रीयूनिफिकेशन कर सकते हैं।
देखिए, रीयूनिफिकेशन में टाइम लगेगा, ये समझ लीजिए, ये जल्दी नहीं होगा और आसान नहीं होगा, इसमें 15-20 साल लगेंगे। इट इज अ लॉन्ग जर्नी, क्योंकि जिन्होंने हमको डिवाइड किया है वो आसानी से रियूनाइट नहीं होने देंगे। पूरा उनका खेल था कि हिंदू मुसलमान लड़ते रहे ताकि इंडिया डज नॉट इमर्ज एज अ मॉडर्न इंडस्ट्रियल जायंट लाइक यूएसए और यूरोप। पूरा खेल ये था। तो पेशेंटली इसमें लोगों को एजुकेट करना है। अभी बस आइडिया स्प्रेड करिए। देखिए, ये मत समझिए आप 1-2 साल में रियूनिफिकेशन हो जाएगा, इसमें 10, 15, 20 साल लगेगा, मगर होना तो है ही, बिकॉज वी आर वन कंट्री।
Okay, sir, then I am like winding up. Let's have more discussions in the coming platforms. On behalf of IRA, I thank all of you for being here. Thank you so much. We would like to coordinate with our chapters and expand our activities. Thank you so much, Karju sir. Thank you so much, Indervansh ji, and every of one who took an effort to be here. I really thank you from all my heart. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Irfan sir,
Thank you.
Karju sir.